Okay. So, like I was saying, basically, especially for the purpose of those people that just registered, there are some things that we need to understand. You need to go to your academy. Actually, I did that class about 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. That you have to maneuver your way in the academy. I mean, yes, through your back office, go through the academy. Because there are some English I'll be speaking. It will sound to you now as if I'm speaking in tongues. All right, but we'll manage to carry us along. And please just take notes, and when you go to the academy you can just oppose the things we're going to discuss here with what you will be seeing in the academy to make it faster. Please, like my oga Loretta usually says, he says if you paid 100,000 for IML, that means that in your first 1 month you are spending 25,000 naira every week to gain information on how to know how to trade forex. All right. So if you are spending 25,000, if it is today that is Children's Day, we took our kids to have some fun, and we spent 25,000. We know that we spent it for family reunion. All right. But if you are spending 25,000 naira every week and you are not getting the value, my dear brother, please, you are a lazy and uneducated youth. All right. No apologies for that. So please, what you paid for is actually the academy. Please go through the academy and make sure that you learn all that you need to learn. Okay, so let's move on. Tonight I want to teach us on how to calculate pips manually. The copy and paste app has done all the analysis for us. By tomorrow, for those of us that have just joined, please get in touch with the people that registered you. All right, let them add you to their group chats where we send informations for Zoom practical training. Mondays to Friday 8 to 9 p.m. we have training on several tools of IML. Tomorrow we are going to be dealing with swipe rate. On Tuesday we are going to be dealing with harmonic scanner. On Wednesday I'm going to be taking the back office induction lecture. On Thursday we are going to be having web analyzer. On Friday, legendary hustler, our top lecturer, is going to be taking us again on harmonic scanner with another strategy. Please, you don't want to joke with those classes. All right, please, you don't want to joke with them. Any opportunity you have to come to live trading or live training, please don't joke with them. Please, you have commissioned a lot of money into this thing, you must get value. Okay, so basically I'm going to start with this. Oh, okay, Mr. Chukuma Ifeanyi, I will see to that. I will see to that. Just a minute, please. All right, so I'm going to share a note with us in this meeting, or possibly I'm going to share my screen and share a note that we're going to be working with. But before I go into that, okay, I think the note is going to help. So let's do it this way. If you can see my screen, you are to type 8. Okay, I'm going to share my screen now. If you can see my screen, type 8. If you can see my screen, please type 8. Let's make it snappy. We don't have time. We don't have time. If you can see my screen, type 8. I'm not saying you should write on my screen. No. Type 8 if you can see my screen. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's move fast, okay? But before I go on, I still need to check my PA if he's here, because I might need him to do some work for me as we go on. Daniel, if you are here, please let me see your wawa face. Daniel, I just hope you are in this meeting because okay, very good. I can see you are here. God save you. I was giving you query before you came online. All right, so I'm going to share my WhatsApp screen. I wrote a note to some of my friends and colleagues, partners here, on how to manually calculate tips. Okay, uh, so we're going to be working with that. No. Somebody's writing on my screen. We go Corello. Okay, I said you write 8. You are now writing 8 on my screen. Eh, that's not what I asked you to do. Okay, so give me a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. late keeps. Okay, I'll work on that now. All right. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. So let me remove this thing that is showing on the screen. Okay. So this is it. Can we see this note? Can we see this note? We're going to work with this right now. Okay. Pardon me, please. Okay. So please let's look at this. We're going to read it together. Said, learn the rhyme, buy low and sell high. I'm not going to explain that. Let's just follow so that we can grab the practical aspect of this class. Go through the academy, you understand what I mean by buy low and sell high. All right. Now, there are some terminologies we need to familiarize ourselves with. In the forex market, you always want to buy your commodities. In this case, your commodities are the currencies. All right. You want to always buy low and sell high. That is a regular market strategy. You want to buy your commodities or goods when the value is low so that you can sell it when the value is high. All right. So, but we have to have that as the foundation of this training. Okay. So the next thing we are going to go through is the next line of this message that says a pip is regularly referred to as price interest point or price per interest point. Okay, it is also regarded as the shortest possible movement up or down in price of the market. Are we following? Now, a pip, I usually tell people, is like taking a step. If you are moving from point A to point B, you are going to take a step 2, 3, or 4 from point A to point B. Now, let's assume that I'm going to take 5 steps from point A to B. In forex, taking such 5 steps in the direction you intended to go, all right, is taking 5 pips. That's the simplest way I can explain it. If you're taking steps, let's say 4 steps opposite in the direction you are going, you are taking the wrong step in the opposite direction. So in our forex market, we refer to movements in value of currency prices or exchange rates. We refer to it as pip. Okay, now let's move on because this class is not about the rudiments of this. Just go through the academy, understand. All right, now basically the next thing we want to look at is this. Can we see my screen? Okay, so the next thing that's showing here says that any currency pair, please, I need you to be careful about this part. Any currency pair having a JPY, which is the Japanese yen, in its combination always has 3 digits after the decimal point. The second digit after the decimal point is called the pip. Okay, the second digit after the decimal point is what is called the pip. Are we following? Now, this is an example. I said any currency pair having a JPY in its combination always has 3 digits after the decimal point. The second digit after the decimal point is called the pip. All right. Now, our example is Euro JPY. Okay, Euro JPY, and I gave an illustration. I said, let's assume the rate of exchange of Euro JPY is 123.876. The pip in this case is the 7. Somebody getting what I'm saying? The pip in this case is the 7. Okay, now let's move on. Any currency pair that does not have a JPY in its combination always has 5 digits after the decimal point. All right, the fourth digit after the decimal point is your pip. Remember that the first one we talked about was any currency pair having JPY in its combination. You always have 3 digits after the decimal point, and I said the second digit after the decimal point is your pip. All right, but now we're talking about any other currency pair that does not have a JPY combination in its appearance, or how like it, in the combination, whichever way. I said any other currency pair that does not have JPY in its combination always has 5 digits after the decimal point, and the fourth digit in this case is our pip. Okay, now looking at this example here, let me highlight it for us. Looking at this example here, we have AUD USD, Australian dollar against US dollar. Okay, let's assume the rate is 1.23456. Our pip in this case is what? 5. Okay, so we are going to do a little classwork now. Are we ready? We are going to do a little classwork now. Okay, so please look at your screen. Let's say we have NZD USD. All right, and I said the exchange rate is, just a minute, 0.12578. All right, what is our P? Can I have our answers in the chat? Can I have our answers in the chat? Let's have our answers. Let's make it snappy, please. We don't have time. Let's have our answers in the chat. I'm going to give us another one while we're doing that. Okay, let's say we have um, all right, let's have our answers. Let's have our answers. Let's have our answers. Great, 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 great. Okay, that's smart. I'm seeing you, Mr. Smart. Okay, very fine. So we understand that now. Now let's look at one more example. This meeting is going to time out in about 10 minutes. I don't understand why somebody is writing on my screen. But let's pardon you. I want to assume that you are part of those people that just registered today. So you don't know how to use Zoom yet. Okay. So we have Euro JPY, and I said the rate is 180.4. What is our PIP? What is our PIP? What is our PIP? Yeah, 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 yeah. Great. I think we deserve an accolade, right? Okay, so let's move on. Now that we understand this basic understanding, let's move up, let's move up, let's move up. Okay, this meeting is going to time out in about 10 minutes. Okay, When it does, all you need to do is to click on the link again and join back in. Okay, so let's move on. Now we are getting to the main deal of the day: how to manually calculate pips. Amen. All right, so let's get to the topic now. I need us to be a little careful here. Okay, in a sell market, remember that in every forex market, two things happen in the forex market. Is either you are going there to sell and somebody is coming to buy from you, right? Or you are going to the forex market to buy and somebody is waiting for you to come and buy that he can sell to you. So two major things happen in the forex market. Okay, is either you are buying or you are selling. Okay, one other thing can happen in the market too. You come there to come and speculate, just come and be looking. All right, and when people are making money, you are there looking, or you are there gisting. Funny enough, you see people that will go to newspaper stands and they'll be gisting their lives away. All right, they'll be arguing as if Jesus is coming soon. Okay, and they will pay the newspaper guy his own money. He is there making his money, they are there doing the argument. And you see stupidity of life. I'm sorry if you are part of people that do that. Well, good for you. I can't imagine myself going there to register early in the morning, 6:30 a.m. on the roadside when people are tying tie and walking, rushing to the office. You are there analyzing, and when you are done, you go back home. You have not gained a single cover. All right, let's move on. Now, I said what you want to do in the market is either to go and buy or you are there to sell. Now, assuming that, let me look at somebody in this meeting. Let's see. I'm seeing Mr. Adewale Akinriade. All right. Assuming Mr. Adewale Akinriade is a warehouse dealer in electronics. He has a warehouse of electronics. And I'm also seeing Blessing Chidima. All right. Blessing Chidima is a wholesale trader. Okay. She goes to Mr. Adewale Akinriade. Since Mr. Adewale has a warehouse, she goes there to go and buy electronics in bulk. Why? She knows that she's going to enjoy discount by buying in bulk from the warehouse. Am I correct? All right. Now, when Chidima buys her goods, let's say she bought goods worth 2 million naira, she will calculate the expenses that she took her to get to the warehouse. She will calculate the expenses of carrying the load from warehouse with truck to her own retail office. All right. She will calculate the stress and she will calculate her profit. Okay. But she bought these goods at 2.5 million. She's targeting making 3.5 million. What is the difference? She bought it low. All right. She bought in bulk. But now she is selling it at a higher price to maximize profit. So when you go to the market, what you want to do is to buy commodities or buy currencies when the price or the values are low, so that you can sell it a little high and make your profit. But the funny thing you need to understand here is this: whether you are buying or you are selling, the two of you, the two participants of this market, want to maximize profit. I am selling, I want to sell to make profit. You are buying, you want to buy to your own advantage. So we will go into the market and negotiate and negotiate and negotiate and negotiate, and at the end of the day, the two of us will come to a compromise. Is somebody following what I'm doing, what I'm saying? So you want to buy low to sell high. Okay, many people would be interested in getting properties when it is low, so that in another 10-15 years they can sell it at times 2,000%. Look at landed property, for instance. Do you imagine they selling a plot of land about 20,000 naira 20 years ago, and now they are selling the same plot of land about 10 million naira, if not more? So you want to buy low to sell high, just to maximize profit. So you need to have this understanding while we are going through this course. Okay. Now, in a sell market, let me look at how many minutes we have left. We have about 4 minutes left. I'm trying to hold on before I think what we'll do this time around is, if you have a question before we go into this mathematical aspect, on these ones we have shared so far, if you have a question, please quickly type it in the chat box so that we can attend to that. Then when we come back after this time out, We will now start the practical. We have a lot to do, but we have just spent 30 minutes. Please don't write on my screen. Just tap on your screen. You will see participants. Tap on participants to take you to the chat box. So if you have a question, please post it in the group chat. Let's pick it from there so that we can attend to your questions. Okay? We have less than 4 minutes. Who is saying something? Who is saying something? Let's get to business. Any questions? Do we have any question? Okay, I'm not seeing anyone asking any question presently. So I want to believe that we understood what we have explained so far. Okay, I'm going to give us an assignment. Hello, I'm going to give us an assignment right now. We said uh, in any currency pair that has a JPY in its combination, it has 3 digits after the decimal point. Okay, and I said the second digit is, well, Mr. Jala, I don't know yet, but I believe that anytime soon they are not relaxing on that. I know them for that. They're going to get that done. The upgrade is actually going to pay off. So that aside, let me get back to my question. In fact, the assignment I'm giving us, I would have loved us to do it as a classwork. Now, if I said any currency pair that has a JPY has 3 digits after the decimal point, and I said the second decimal point is the P, then what is the last digit? Who can help us with that? What is the last digit called? And in any currency pair that does not have JPY in its currency, in its combination, we said it has 5 digits after the decimal point. What is the last digit in this situation called? Wow, wow, wow. So for those of us that are just registering, I hope you are taking note of what they are saying. It is called a pipette. It is called what? A pipette. Miss Dr. Nwanko, am I right? Let me check your name again. Dr. Shah, you shall know yourself. Dr. Nwanko, Mr. Femi, I know there's a namesake of mine that just registered today, and also Mr. Sunday. I hope you are seeing the information they are posting. So in this case now, I believe you can still see my screen. This 6 is called a pipette in this case. All right. This 6 also is called a pipette in this case. Do we understand? So the meeting is going to time out any minute from now. I want to believe that we will have questions. So please let's ask questions so that we can start. I don't want us to start the second part of the training and network will kick us out. I mean the timing of the meeting will kick us out. That's why I'm trying to, you know, hold on a little. Okay, so any other question, any question, any question? Do we all understand? Do we understand? This sounds like the equipment in another. Doctor, abeg, don't come and change my class to biochemistry class, please. Okay, somebody is asking that what is the meaning of pipette? How do I answer that? It's just like in our SI units. Now you are forcing me to go back to physics. All right, it's just in our SI units where you have meters and you have centimeters. So in this case now, our P is the meters, then our pipette is the centimeters. Mr. Femi Braimo, I hope you understood that. So if I'm saying that a pip is the smallest possible movement